Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action. Now McCarthy. Will get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
to throw,
line.
Williams. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To the air, Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing is Williams. His throw caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They get this out left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
The kicker on
From 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, key a lot, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
Now it's up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, chap 60, chap 60, Panther 11, go!
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Vikings in a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy. And here he's got Graham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. That moved it a combined 33 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, McCarthy. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the opponents. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings pull it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll run again with Hilliard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Guys, man, it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Luther Burden
From 6 yards away. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard into the 43.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down at 45. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
To throw, it's Williams.
Left side, it's complete. He'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have broken the tie. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Viking 18. 18, Pioneer.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there, and give them a first down.
The 32-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Shuck. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shuck looking to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19.
19, 70 Lions.
To throw now, Shuck. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 19 yards away. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty.
Cam Little to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Shuck now to throw. Now he'll take this and run. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one but two Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5". Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw is Shuck. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got it in, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. A final shot before break. Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. as time expires in the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, our replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Williams, and a big one here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing is Williams. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. To give him a gain of 37. Down Bears. To throw, Williams. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Play Billy. Play Billy.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the run, this is Hilliard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be taken at the 13. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, they'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There were no 2 plays, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now a carry here for Hilliard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They'll run. It's Hilliard. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
He's tackled at the 30.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Go street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st down, here's Mitchell.
Gets by him at the 25. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
70 Rangers. Cougar 19.
Here's Shuck.
Over the middle, complete. That's Grant.
It's a gain of
And all the
18.
way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Vikings,
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
On play action, Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Mustang 19.
Shuck on 3rd and goal.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Vikings have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And will make this a 4-point game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To the air, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Back to throw. Williams.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
On 3rd down, Preston. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Down the right sideline.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Play action, Shuck. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they get him down shy of the 20. This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Open man down the field. That's Burden.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for two?
Line up for the two-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
2nd and 10.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
2nd and 7.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history books.
And you're just a scholar. You're reading all the time. I like when you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Gets this to Moore. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25.
And down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 57 yards.
They need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity.